Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Penny Pincher Firearms. Today, I'm shooting for accuracy the High Point JCP. This one is 40 Smith & Wesson. I am shooting Federal aluminum cased ammunition. This stuff is 180 grain, full metal jacket, round nose. It's actually more of a flat nose, but it's, in my experience, probably some of the nicer ammo that I've shot out of this thing. The HP25A holds a 10 round magazine. 40 Smith & Wesson. As you can see, it's aluminum, like I said. It's really simple. Like, all you do is pull the slide back, let it go forward, and you're ready to go. So why don't we just get started with shooting, and we'll talk a little bit more after. Alright, so that's all the rounds. As you can see, not a bad gun. I was shooting pretty fast, and that's really not bad. If I just set the sights a little bit higher, and it does have an adjustable rear sight, if I set those sights a bit higher, I'd be centered. So that's pretty good. I do have one flyer down at the bottom. Not sure what happened there. I probably flinched. That's, you know, normal. As you notice, it does lock back on an empty magazine. Just close that. Now, I did take out the safety mechanism that makes it so you can't pull the trigger when there's no magazine, so just listen for it. So yeah, that's been removed. Mostly because I can't stand magazine-free safeties. It just bugs me. So yeah, you can see that it's a reasonably accurate handgun. It just shoots kind of low. I think if I took more time, it would do better, but I'm happy with that. That's actually really nice. Now that I've done a few improvements to like the trigger and a few other things and found the right places to lubricate and stuff, this actually has become a more comfortable handgun to shoot. Still not married to it because the thing weighs a ton. Not sure exactly how much it weighs, but it's just so heavy, and that slide is so much weight just flying back on you. There is a lot of recoil, I'm sure you can see when I'm shooting it. But you know, it is a reasonably accurate handgun. Ammunition's not terribly expensive either. The aluminum stuff I bought at Walmart for $10. So, not bad, and it runs fine. I've shot steel ammo, aluminum, and brass. Had no problems, so it's not really particular about any type of ammo. It shoots hollow points just fine from what I've read. I haven't shot hollow points out of it yet, but it's decent. So yeah, it's an accurate handgun. I bought it at Academy Sports and Outdoors back home in Texas for $150, $180. So it wasn't cheap. I'm sorry, it was cheap. It's getting hot out here. So it was reasonably cheap. $150 is cheap for a handgun. But it functions and it's accurate, and that's really what you want in a handgun. Like, if I was in a self-defense situation and this is what was laying around, definitely I'm gonna grab it. It's not gonna be, if I had a pile of guns, the first thing I'd grab, but by God, if I could use this to save my life or my family's life, I'd go for it. So I think now this is a good penny pincher. I think in the beginning it was generally a good penny pincher, but I'm seeing more and more that it can be a very accurate handgun. It can be comfortable. You just need to modify it yourself. There are some people who I've seen will actually modify the slide so it's a little bit lighter. I imagine that makes the recoil a lot snappier, but it may make the gun lighter, more comfortable to shoot. I will say these ergonomic grips are really nice, even though they're made of what feels like really cheap plastic. So I'll say, yeah, now, especially, a good gun doesn't have to cost a pretty penny.